Who you a fool for this one? Who you a fool for this one?
Murder on the beach, so it's not nice. Oh no, oh man, I just made a mess. When I ran it,
Tonight, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Trey Lance and the San Francisco 49ers.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here in the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Here's Lance. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Working from the gun, Lance. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now Lance again. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. On 1st down, Lance. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Lance now to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Lance drops this underneath. It's Mitchell. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Lance looking to throw it. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Lance. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Now Burrow down around his goal line. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's Burrow. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Burrow on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Uzomah. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now Burrow on 1st down. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Again, it's Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Zuerlein now for the PAT. they've jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow, he'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
6 yards left on second down.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Madison. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run with Madison. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
And Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And Lance going to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. First down now, but the clock continues to move. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And Burrow going to throw again. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Boyd. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd, as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 4. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So, all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengal offense ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. On 3rd down, Burrow. Being chased out left. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow will throw. That's taken in by Higgins. 7 yards, the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Burrow looking to pass. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Here we go. 180. 6 man. Check girls. 180.
Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. 2nd and 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off at the 19. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Lance now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, Lance, his throw incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Lance. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
And Zerline's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Oh, good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Joe Burrow and the Bengals set to go back on offense. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. Pretty good yards after the catch there on that crossing route. Is a crossing route good for a quarterback because the receiver's coming across his line of vision?
They love those kind of throws. And how many times have you seen any of what we call an in-breaking route? Quarterback really turns it loose, doesn't he? Has a lot more confidence because he can see the play right in front of him.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Mitchell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell into the secondary past the 40. And all the way up to the 46.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Lance to throw it. They set up the screen for Sermon. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. Here's Lance. High throw, but he makes makes the catch. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down. And the ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. From the gun on third down, Lance. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Down to the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
From the 25 on second, and he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very fickle man.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Zerline's kick is up and through. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Now it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's a give to Mixon. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll make it second down. A handoff to Mixon. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. The drive starts with a carry by Sermon. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Lance. And incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, what he was looking for. 3rd down here. And Lance now to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Uzama. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here. Got a man open. It's Chase.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Well, we could talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam! Puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
To the air again, Burrow. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 42, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. And they'll run the toss here with Sermon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he gets it down to the 32. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they'll indeed take a knee.